Okay, and with this we are live with another semi-finals match of Cat Season 3. And Jumpscare, you have a caster this time. I'm Zephite, and somehow I'm here at 4 AM, but here we go. We have TRTS playing against AsumiMiuna, and they're currently on their first warm-up. A quick glance at those two players makes it seem that this could be quite an interesting match, because in qualifiers they were seed 7 for TRTS and seed 13 for AsumiMiuna. So pretty close on that front, and since then a few weeks have gone by, and looking at last week, there have been quite a few good scorers on both sides. Asumi did better on the direct comparison on the Nomad 2, so a bit of the control-y Nomad specific. We had Asumi also slightly ahead on the DT1, that was Shinbatsu if you followed last week. Meanwhile, TRTS was a bit ahead on an HD map, HR1, and also DT2. So yeah, it's quite a mixed bag. A bit hard to say what will happen, since pool got quite a bit harder. Scaling-wise, I'm not quite sure who will actually feel better. Both of them played Tiebreaker, one of them for fun and one not. On that end, Asumi had a bit more, but it was by 80k, and the map is very special in some of its patterns, so we will have to wait and see. As we head into this sneezing warm-up too. Yeah, both of them now in the loser bracket, so playing for their lives. We have a best of 11 at our hands, and last week TRTS was losing against Ivan in the winners quarterfinals. And meanwhile, Asumi is already doing a pretty deep run in the loser bracket, winning both their loser bracket matches last week, and actually quite handily, beating Endert 6-2, and also Unicat 6-2. So we will have to see if Asumi can keep this up, or if TRTS will be able to stop their momentum. Pretty excited for this one, honestly. And yeah, I don't know what you were forced to download. Quite a special one for sure. Oh my god. I'm happy that didn't crash the client. Painful. Anyways, for now we gotta wait. I'm really not sure what bans we might see. I could imagine that Asumi might ban out in HD, or might ban out on the other side. A DT they don't feel good at, but it's really hard to say because some difference aren't that huge. If I was TRTS and checked out how Asumi did, I would probably ban a Nomad specific this week. Or if I'm really not good at the Nomad convert, I might go for that one. So kind of expecting more of the skill cappy Nomad ban out of TRTS maybe, in a direct comparison. But who knows? We will see in a moment. Yeah, someone is ill in that song. And having fun though. Literally live footage from me sneezing when I was ill a week ago. I didn't know it was a map now. I want to sneeze. Yeah, the beauty of warm-ups. Anything can come out on those, so that was something. Anyways, heading into Worlds, I would say it's time. Getting hungry looking at this technical difficulties screen meanwhile. We'll be right back. There we go. And it seems that the TRTS was winning and decided to go for the second ban first pick way. So Asumi first banning HR3, so yeah, an HR is coming out, Elementus is gonna go. And TRTS will have to respond. Let's see if they go with no mod or if they surprise me a bit. And they go with an HR on their own. Okay, so both people not liking the increased AR and difficulty this week in HR, which is fair. We are heading into real HR now, now that AR and difficulty of the maps scales up quite a bit. So we will only be seeing one HR at most, and seeing that both banned one. Not sure if the third one will be touched or not. Okay, let's see for the second ban. So there can't be double bans and double picks as far as I'm aware, so definitely not the HR1 this time. Maybe no mod 4. Okay, I actually don't understand this ban, considering that Asumi straight out just got the 1 million score no mod 4 last week. And I really thought they were pretty strong, but probably just not feeling the map, so I guess. Okay, we are getting asked for no mod 1 ban in chat. Let's see. It's no mod 3 though, so getting robbed of no mod converts. I don't approve, but we will accept the sad truth and move on. We basically have banned out 2 HRs and 2 no mods. Pretty interesting. So HD pool, DT pool, mixed mod pool completely open. Especially in a best of 11 match, this leaves quite a few options. And let's see what the first pick will be. So maybe in HD. No, it's no mod 2. Okay, never mind then. We are heading into Yoon Grin. So our more technical map. So the picks and bans completely going differently from what I was expecting, but as pool stepped up quite a bit, I think this is just a completely new clean slate for both of those players, so they will know best what to ban and to pick, I sure hope. Let's see if we will be able to see close one on this first one, or if TRTS will be able to take their first pick quite handily, as they probably hope to. Okay, heading into this slight mini regular start. Let's see if anyone trips up early. Both looking good in this intro though so far. Heading into a bit more hyper-based, snappy-based section now. Both of them snapping pretty good, pretty well so far. No egg drops either, so any miss right now will immediately swing the lead to the one holding. One quarter and both of them still holding onto the SS, so looking really comfortable on this. Bit of a calmer section now, more finger control. Oh, and there's a trade! Oh my god. I think that Asumi came out a bit better. But there's another miss, so this will swing back to TRTS right away, and now they're in the driver's seat, and as long as they hold, but it's still halfway to go, so lots of time. Another miss by Asumi will help TRTS though. Now in the lead by about the whole miss, I would say. on their own first pick. And you really want to win your own first pick, right? But as I say that, there goes the miss on their side, and Asumi is back at 150 combo by now, so this will get quite close. I do think it will stay in favor of TRTS as long as they don't break another time. If Asumi can hold and TRTS misses though, it will swing back. It's getting close, and there is the next miss. And this is what Asumi needed, so it's gonna go over to Asumi's side now, and Asumi only needs to hold. If Asumi doesn't miss now on their own, they will take a breakpoint on the first pick. It's only 1-8 to go. TRTS really needs to see a miss out of Asumi soon. And there it is! Oh my god, it's gonna get so close, but there's a trade. So this is bad for TRTS now. This will favor Asumi. If there's no other miss, and I think there's none. Yeah. Asumi taking a breakpoint by about 5k on the first map. Quite a big one there. You couldn't really tell what would happen till the end, but Asumi coming out ahead slightly on this one. Unfortunate for TRTS, but let's see if Asumi is able to actually keep their own point now to consolidate this breakpoint early on. Quite intense, this one. Whenever I was saying, oh, if one side misses, it could still be close. Someone was really missing, so keep it up, guys. And there's no one for me. BV, you completely wanted this map to be played from what I can tell from chat. Clueless, so here we go. Okay, streamer will be missing after this one. Busy offing themselves, so here we go. Also, yeah, pretty much no mod gone. 2 maps into the match. We have all no mod maps banned or picked. This is quite interesting. Anyways, time for some good old rain, no mod 1 consistency. Remix of Idol. Oh yeah, it's a cover. Okay. LDB is out of TRTS though. Still a lot of time, so they are struggling a bit getting into those wider jumps, it seems. Already the third miss here. Now slowly finding their footage, it seems. As I said, another miss. I would say there are a few underdashes. We'll have to see if more misses happen. Asumi still holding strong, dropping some accuracy, but really solid, still on the full combo. But as I say that, there's the first miss. TRTS can quite punish it fully, only at 150 now, missing on their own now, so immediately the slight advantage to pull it back gone. Yeah, they struggled quite a bit with this. You can clearly see how the increased facing of this rain difficulty this week is making TRTS struggle quite a bit, and Asumi is finding some misses, but so far it's still nearly 100k lead already. The miss difference is quite huge. Yeah, I can't really see that go to TRTS. It's still early on, so anything can happen, but they are missing frequently, and Asumi only really finding a few misses. And this doesn't bode well for if this match were to reach tiebreaker. Yeah, 140k difference already. And rising. Asumi really doing well on this one. Building over 300 combo by now. I would love to say I think this can still be close, but on a long map like this, nearly 200k difference now, I think it might be over, guys. It might be over. Yeah. Asumi just playing this one really well, and TRTS having quite a bit of struggle. Now in the break they see it, also when you see it actually as well. So 200k lead. This is only going to come down to how those two players end this map. How well do they keep holding combo at the end, and it won't affect the outcome. I think even if Asumi stopped playing now, they would probably win this. So yeah, after a really close former point, this is quite a decisive pick in favor of Asumi. So consolidating the break point, really good pick for them. Still makes me wonder why they banned No Mod 4, because I really do think they have the better No Mod mechanics. But to each their own. Ooh, few misses out of Asumi. Because of those late misses, missing the 900k by a little bit, but still really nice score with 6 misses. TRTS sadly struggling quite a bit, 27 misses. Tried their best, but really couldn't put up a contest to this point. And anyways, it's tied up. No, it's not tied up at 1-0. It's 2-0 for Asumi. Sorry. TRTS will need to respond now, and we're heading into mixed mod 1, which is going to be interesting because this is the skill cap no mod spec map, which is really surprising to me after seeing how no mod 1 just went and how well Asumi is doing on this no mod specific skill cappy maps. I would have expected to see this out of Asumi, but clearly TRTS has another plan. Let's see if they have some kind of plan for this one. I really would have thought they would head into some modded pick here. But oh well, here we go. Maybe they like the patterns more than the No Mod 1 kind of spacey finger control ones. We'll have to see. This one's sitting at around 4.8 stars already. And actually Asumi being the first to find a miss, but TRTS finding a huge Seamus here. Asumi as well, but both of them really having trouble finding into this map. Yeah, Asumi finding a miss here. So far the pick is going slightly in favor of TRTS. Ooh, slightly overdashing this one. Asumi will be able to pull it back in a second now, as long as they keep holding. Especially with this additional miss out of TRTS. Another miss out of TRTS, and Asumi is getting through this Ki without finding another miss, and this is kind of the danger I was fearing. Sitting at combo cap now, and Asumi just looking really clean on those jumps, and it's basically the difference right now in consistency on that part. Missing on the wriggle, so there is a slight chance for TRTS to come back, but they need to hold onto their combo and need more misses out of Asumi. Oh, both of them trading, so Scott's not gonna move over to TRTS here. It's gonna stay 50k in favor of Asumi for now. Halfway in, it's not over yet, but looking good for Asumi. Just able to hold more combo. The only parts they really struggle a bit with are those kind of anti-flowy triplet wriggle bits, but they are not really that frequent. Here's another miss, but immediately traded by TRTS, so sadly it's getting harder and harder to see this going in their favor. Another trade here. Yeah, I do think this might have been a mispick, sadly. I do wonder though, what will Asumi respond with? Both of them banned an HR, so only one HR open, all of the HGs, and Asumi didn't look like the better HG player last week. And TT was a mixed bag, so I'm really not sure where we'll be heading from here. Gonna be interesting. Asumi with the early lead for sure. I do think this is gonna be the 3-0 here, but TRTS will have plenty of chances to come back. Yeah, strong third point by Asumi, winning No Mod 1 and Mixed Mod 1 by quite a big margin. No Mod 2 being really close, so a bit unfortunate that TRTS wasn't able to win No Mod 2 and lost it by like 4k. But yeah, can change that now. Just gotta focus on the next one, you're still in this. But being down 0-3, it's gonna be really important now to find a breakpoint on Asumi's next pick. And Asumi's gonna go for that HR, so we will be getting rid of the HR bracket as well. HR No Mod after this map will be completely dealt with and gone. And I see Shika Noko Noko. Oh my dear lord. We are going through all the brain rot songs. I do think this is worse than No Mod 1. I'm sorry, BV. I'm sorry. What is this? Nah. Yeah, this sounds like a song that puts me to sleep. It's the right time for it. Lovely background as well. Nice deer there. Okay, here we go. And this one, kind of interesting. And we have a base AR of 6.9. So I do think this is around 9.6, 9.7-ish after HR now. So I would say for this range especially, this is already getting really high in AR now. Certainly higher than what this player will encounter on No Mod. Both of them getting into this map really nicely though. TRTS sadly again with the first miss. But there's a lot of time to take it back, so will depend of course on how well Asumi can hold. Yeah, AMQ challenge indeed, man. But they are singing Shika Shika Shika, so just need a good sample. There's the miss out of Sumi this time, and TRTS is at 150 combos, so this will be going over in a little bit. Hitting the snap jumps really important here to hold a bit onto your combo so you can pull it back. But there's another miss right before it goes over. So Sumi will be able to pull it back now as long as they don't miss again. And if you're rooting for a close match, you really will want to see TRTS taking this point here. So as the caster that obviously wants this to go to tiebreaker, I will have to root for TRTS to take this point now, sorry. But Asumi once again at the combo cap and stabilizing real well, and TRTS D1 fighting the miss is not gonna help them. Asumi trading it, so it's still possible, but TRTS finding a miss on their own again. This is... TRTS really will need to find some combo soon. And need another miss out of Asumi. 1 quarter to go only. Yeah, this is not looking good. Asumi is sadly not doing a favor towards TRTS not missing. They would need to miss now, but they don't. It's TRTS, and I think that might be it. Yeah, clearly another good pick. It was close for quite a bit this time, but in the end, Asumi able to keep their own pick once again, putting them up at a 4-0 lead now. Only 2 more points needed. Those 2 points can be a really long journey, but TRTS needs to win their own pick now. They will be down at match point already, and getting 5 in a row would be a real hurdle, so they need to find some way into this match. We have HD and DT, and I saw from qualifiers that TRTS isn't an HD player either. They had the better HD score last week by 100k even, but okay, and we are going into HD as well. I do think none of these players are the real HD mains, but yeah, let's hope that last week bodes well for TRTS. Outscoring Asumi last time. But this is a new pool, so gotta see. This one is only 2 minutes in length, so really short map. Asumi dropping some early egg, but I do think the misses will be more important. All of them holding strong so far. Asumi finding the first miss though. So this time looking pretty good for TRTS so far. Now at combo cap, so can punish that miss quite heavily. Asumi only on that one miss though, as TRTS finds their first miss. As long as Asumi can hold, they will be slowly pulling back that lead now. Especially with the second miss out of TRTS, and Asumi still holding. Doing quite well on those right dashes here. And another miss out of TRTS and swinging over to Asumi now at combo cap. TRTS needs a miss out of Sumi, and now not in 20 seconds, or it's gonna be quite late. They need a miss now. But they're missing on their own, and Asumi is holding. There's a miss out of Asumi, but not before having a 60k lead here. Another miss out of Asumi though, giving a slight chance to TRTS, but that's not enough just yet, because there's no combo on TRTS's side. And TRTS missing again, sadly, and there are misses out of Asumi, but that's not enough. Another miss out of Asumi. That's still not enough, because there's no combo to really take advantage out of the misses. There's another Asumi miss. It will be getting close, but is there time? I don't think so. It's too late. Yeah. Losing by about 14k, unfortunately. Found too many misses in that middle part. It's less misses overall, but Asumi found a lot of misses right next to each other. TRTS had more spaced misses. So, winning with this A rank still. And going for the spinner gamble now to potentially close it out. And yeah, this is a rough spot to be in. Spinner map for their first match point. But this also means if TRTS is able to take a breakpoint on the spinner map now, we will be seeing DT, because due to the double pick rule and how the bans and picks went, they will only be able to pick onto DT. Also, Ring My Way. I really am a old school Kotoko fan, so of all the songs we have heard in this match, this is quite clearly my favorite. I'm not a fan of spinner maps, but gonna be interesting. Okay, come on TRTS, you got this. You will be able to get a point on board here, I believe. there's really no other choice for them. Otherwise, it will be game over. This is a loser bracket match. Nice background. Okay, here we go. 2 minutes of spinner. The early lead going to Asumi, but TRTS keeping it close. Out of 1k lead now. Who practiced their spinner path more? It was a 1k diff, now it's around staying the same. Yeah, this is about 4 bananas, 3 bananas now. Okay, it's gonna go over. This spinner part was quite a bit better by TRTS, but how do you commentate this one? This is not that easy to do. But now quite a good lead for TRTS, actually having the better spinner path in this first lyrics part. 2k ahead is quite a lot of banana, but stay focused here. Staying at around 1.8k, so around 9 bananas, which is quite a lot, but if you're on the wrong side and your opponent isn't, this can swing back fast, and it is! Immediately the whole lead is gone, and suddenly Asumi is the one with 1k lead and rising. And the fruits are kinda covering the banana now, so it's went quite a lot in favor of Asumi. I'm not sure if the skin is helping. It's looking good for Asumi. 2k lead. And following the spinner quite well. Now it's nearly 4k. This looks really hard to come back from. If there is no huge miss of bananas now by Asumi, this might already be it. I do think it's going over a little bit, but the lead is too big. Yeah, and that's sadly already a GG well played. Asumi actually winning this one 6-0. I was not expecting this. There were some close points on 3 or 4 maps, but a few really clear Asumi wins on the no mod in particular. GG well played to both players, and suddenly the end of the line for TRTS here. Putting up their best fight, but Asumi just really not giving any options for them to getting into this match. Asumi moving on to their second loser bracket match this weekend now, meaning they have the chance to advance to winners, to finals weekend. Will be waiting for, let me check, the winner of Flan Remy Serial and Hashimoto. Also another spicy one there. Whoever wins that one will be facing Asumi, and Asumi really with winning 6-0, not having shown many of their scores, so well done by them. Yeah, sadly the end of the line, as I said earlier, for TRTS in Cat Season 3 now, closing it out in top 12 placement. Still really nicely fought over this past few weeks. Sad it ended like this, and I thought you definitely had a chance to get some points on board, but yeah, it wasn't supposed to be in the end. Still a really nice performance, and glad I could cast this one. I'm not quite sure if we will be saying a tiebreaker. I don't think so. So, assuming that isn't happening, thank you for tuning in, and see you guys for the next matches.